I'm Amber Ray, and all of these students are in my Life Economics class at Schreiner University, and they have just completed the 21-day financial fast.
I'm Heidi, and the first 2 weeks of the fast went pretty easily. The final week hasn't been so successful. I had a budget of a certain amount of money that obviously was spent in the first 2 weeks, so I didn't budget my money correctly. However, I did figure out a way to save that money. So I bought myself a Keurig coffee maker for Christmas, and they use these little pods, which are 55 cents a cup of coffee. So at $1.50 a day, I went to Walmart and I purchased this little thing for $1.50, where you use your own coffee, and it fits into your machine, and this is now 5 cents per cup of coffee versus 55 cents.
And it goes in the same machine?
And it goes in the same machine, and actually it's better coffee. So with my savings of about $8 a week, it was $30 versus, this is $30, $9, and over a year it would be $270 savings by just switching. And it's good for the environment because you're not throwing these away because they're not recyclable.
Awesome.
So that was what I came up with through our fast.
That's a coup. All right, now we're going to switch to Jason, who has also done the 21-day financial fast, even with a broken finger.
Well, my first week didn't go too well. I broke my finger, so I had to buy me a finger stent, but I felt that was somewhat necessary, and I think it looks pretty nice. And then it kind of went downhill from there. I stopped eating out, so then I ran out of meals because I just kept eating here. So then I had to basically get all the money I ended up saving and put it into my lunch account. But I still did notice how much money I sort of bought on pretty much useless things like laser pointers to play with dogs at the park and random stuff like that. So I did feel like I learned something. I just didn't save money in the end, which is unfortunate.
This is Kara.
Well, I think the first week was really hard because I wanted to go out to lunch with my cousin. He was here from Michigan, and I wanted to take him everywhere, and I couldn't because I was on the financial fast. And then the second week, I got sick, and I was sick the whole week, and I had to buy Gatorade because I was very dehydrated. And then I had a procedure, surgical procedure, in which I had to buy medicine for, and so that was what came out of my bill. And I wanted to get movies while I was sick, but I couldn't, so I had to find movies in the media room closet, so that I didn't know what movies we had, so we didn't have very many. But third week was a lot easier because I got less sick, and it was easier because I'd been through it the first 2 weeks.
All right. This is Anna.
Well, I've never had a credit card, so that part was kind of easy. I always go in and pay for cash, and that's kind of a more friendly way because I get to know everybody. Like at all the gas stations, you get to go say hi to your friends in the gas station. So that's pretty fun. But the hard part was not eating out. Because it's a big thing for me and my mom after church to go eat, pick our favorite restaurant for that day and go eat out and have fun. So that was a bummer. I think we broke a lot on that one. But we tried, and it was a little healthier. We'd go home and get together and fix this big old nice meal, which was healthier. We're not eating all the grease and the junk food that we could have. But I work with horses, pony rides on the weekends, so we broke there because we come home tired, and none of us wants to cook after we've been walking horses all day long. So other than that, I think we did pretty good.
Okay, excellent. Jody.
I actually started my fast before everybody else, so I was fasting over spring break, and my family went on a little trip to see other family, and we packed lunches. We packed bread and peanut butter from home, and that's what we ate on the way there and on the way back. And I had a difficulty because I have a lot of kids, and I had to pay for my gas with cash. So I finally found a place here in town that has a where you can pay outside with cash, HEB. And that helped me not have to take my children into a convenience store and explain to them why they could not have candy or a popsicle or a blow pop or whatever it was they were wanting that day. So overall, it was pretty successful. unfortunately, when the fast ended, my husband started smoking again.
Too bad. All right, that's everyone for this film session. So we
Goodbye.
say bye. All right, we have to have one more film.
Hi, my name is Stephen Griffith. I am a senior here at Schreiner University, a major in biochemistry, and I have just completed my 21-day financial fast. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I did splurge once, and it was actually on the day when I proposed to Erica. We actually took her out to Benihana's, which is a pretty big place in San Antonio, to eat. I splurged there, and I also splurged when we got into Enchanted Rock for where I proposed. That was only $12. I don't remember how much Benihana's was. That was the only time I splurged, so I was pretty proud of myself there. It was very difficult not to want to go out in the morning and buy a Starbucks coffee, or maybe go somewhere special for lunch like Schlotsky, because diner food is diner food. So you got to kind of watch out for that. But at the same time, I really feel it was pretty good practice for me. I worked hard at it, and I accomplished what I wanted to. I really am a little more focused now on my spending. I became more aware of what I was spending on, and I'm really hoping it's going to continue on through as really months and years go by. And so it was a great exercise for me. So I'm really glad Dr. Bray had us do it.
My name is Erica. I am a junior here at Schreiner, and I'm a psychology major, and I too just finished the 21-day financial fast. I think the hardest thing for me for the financial fast was not going out to eat. We kind of got in the habit of going out to eat once or twice a week just because it's diner food, and so kind of had to use our meal plans a lot more, and that was just kind of essential to our tuition here, so I might as well use our meal plans. So use that, and like Steve said, we just got engaged. It's kind of hard not to go out and celebrate with friends and family and things like that, and no, let's wait a couple weeks and then we'll go out to eat and celebrate. So we did that. I don't know, I thought it was a lot more difficult. I did splurge once. I completed a half marathon April 11th, and the next day my feet were hurting, so I went and got a pedicure because I've been training the past 6 months for that. So I definitely did splurge on that, but I was planning on that back in November when I decided to do it. So I don't know, I enjoyed it. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be, but it was definitely a great exercise for being more aware of your money and budgeting, things like that. So yeah.
That's our financial fast.